Hello. Me share. There we go. We're gonna be playing a visual novel, Stardust Kids. This is a furry slice of life visual novel. That's all I know. I don't know much about the stuff I play most of the time because I want to be surprised. There we go. One of my favorite visual novels is a furry visual novel. Promises to Keep. It's really good. I'd recommend it. Anyway, we're not going to be talking about that right now. We're going to be talking about this one. So let's start. Everything around seems to be telling me, what are you doing here, man? I don't know why the dogs are barking. Tomorrow is the last school day. Holidays are coming, but you're stuck here and shuffle your papers. Well, for a friend, isn't it better to go home and leave all this work to the head of the club who is supposed to do all this? No, not better. It's a no-brainer that nobody but me will ever try to put everything in order here. Let me shut the dogs up. April! Okay, I'm back. The head is always missing. The rest of the guys, even being in the club room, always have their heads in the clouds. Right now, Seth is lying on the couch and looks at his phone. It's a much more enthralling activity than sacrificing a few minutes to club chores. Merope is no better. She refused to help me as today is her auspicious day for shopping. Pretty weird excuse. It surely doesn't look like a valid reason for missing club meetings. The rest got lost somewhere on the way from classrooms to the club room. The only good thing is that they are not always like that. No need to be psychic to understand why they are sneaking around. Nobody wants to put the room in a proper condition before summer holiday. Well, of course, kind Kurt will clean everything himself. He always does. I surely want to dig the dust and breathe in dust mites more than anybody. They probably don't know that there are many dangers and pathogens of various diseases, and even in ordinary dust. Or they do know, and that's why they neglect cleaning. Don't they feel pity for me? A familiar voice has distracted me from my thoughts. Be careful, you almost tore up this application. I glanced at Seth. He lazily swung his legs to the beat of the softly playing melody from his phone. I looked at him and realized that I've seen it a million times. The same Seth in the same pose. He chills on the couch so often that I put in my dossier. Imaginary one, of course. Where else, if not in my mind, can I keep the data about every student of the school? Okay. Seth Howard. Age 15. Height, 175 centimeters. Family, father, mother, elder, sister, the main one. Occupation, 3rd grade. Middle school student. Middle school? Is 15 middle school? Maybe they're about to, yeah, they're about to leave. They're probably in 8th grade about to enter high school. Member of the UFO Study Club. Features. Pleasant voice. Charming smile. Beautiful hair. Classmate. Close friend. Always nearby. 1 blank 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 blank. 2 4 1 2. Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. Good at everything. Weakness. Blank. Shortcomings. Impossible to involve into work. Bad habits. Messing up my hair. Can't really read. Hold on, can I fix this? Can't do full screen, but I'll be able to see a lot. Whatever. Avoids club duties. Ignores annoying sounds. Can lie in one position for over an hour. Scores 10,000 points in Puppy Bird. Flappy Bird. In Flappy Bird. What did he just say? I almost tore up an application. Damn. Clenched my fist and a crumpled paper fell out of it. I didn't even notice I was holding the sheet. Great. Well, I have to fill out the form again. You know, your observation skill can be much more valuable if you do something useful. Documents systemization, for example. You're a master of subtle hints. Why are you so nervous? It's just a table and a pile of similar papers. Leave it as is. You don't have to do this. You think you take part in it by lying on the couch? Our club suffers from such attitude. Who wants to join a club where all the members do is nothing? If I was officially in charge, then I would change everything a long time ago. Mandatory attendance every day, intellectual conversations, and analysis of real cases. We are doing great in our little circle. Collection of data and its systematization, preparations for school and city events. We could win contests and spread our influence. Besides, that guy joined recently, so it's not that bad. We could. You're right. You look weird. We could. I felt that someone violated my personal space. When Seth appeared in front of me, he crouched down, picked up the form that lied on the floor and handed it to me. This guy. 18? 18? Wait. Wait, what? Is there a middle school and a high school both all together? David Opossum. Sociable, witty, provocative, extremely handsome and charming. I could do 100 push-ups. You won't regret it. Recent join your club. Seems like your job is exactly what I need. I realize it just yesterday, but I'm sure it's forever. Something paranormal. It's about me and my life. I'm just as unexplored as space. Have you been in other clubs before? Drawing club, athletics, guitar club, cooking, biology, acting, cat lovers club, journalism, etc. Have you witnessed paranormal UFO activity? I know nothing about UFOs yet, but I'm ready for anything. We still need to give signatures, I guess. Signature of club curator. Signature of club head. There's a name of a high school student that recently joined the club. David Opossum. Yeah, someone really joined us. But will he stay for at least half a year? Honestly, like, conspiracy, like, people who believe in, like, UFOs and stuff, tend to be, like, the laid-back kind of people. So I understand why, like, most people in this club are doing nothing. Of course, holidays are coming now, and he will formally be in whatever club he wants, whether he wants it or not. But in the new school year, he will face the fact that the reality of this club rather reminds of a place for sloppiness rather than a serious platform for UFO studies. I don't want him to run away after his first visit. I think he is our man. Seth grinned and carefully crawled back onto the sofa. I didn't even expect him to offer his help. Seth is brilliant in many ways, but definitely not in paperwork. It is impossible to force him to do any routine for at least half an hour. It's probably going to be pointless, but sure. Maybe he will agree if I give him direct orders. Seth, help me sort out these papers. I think they're alright. It doesn't look like that for me. That's why you're the only one who can sort the papers the way you need. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. He got us so easy. However, there is nothing new. What am I doing? Stand in the middle of the room for a few minutes. Already, instead of sorting the papers. These chores won't do themselves. I went back to the table and began parsing another stack. This goes to the drawers, that goes into the trash can. Pretty easy. Anybody could do it, but no, it has to be me. I'm sick of it. What's that? Okay, some tasks. Items we need? TV pony. Some kind of list? Right. Looks like our list of our club property. That is strange, I've never seen it before. And there are some marks. Apparently someone has checked everything. I don't trust these ticks. Better check if everything is in place myself. Couches, 2 tables, curtains, 6 chairs, a drawer with TV, bookcase included. I can see everything with the naked eye. There are no names of books on the list. Though we have a great many of them, from Space for Dummies to 50 Shades of Grey for... Why do we have that? Why do we have that? Isn't that basically like band boss, so it's like suggestive Twilight fanfic. That's what it is, right? Right? I don't know. About the last one, I don't even know. About the last one, I don't even want to know why on earth Clover put this on our shelf. Clover, that's the person who put it. A pot for a plant without a plant. Check. I have no idea why it is here. Maybe life will come there someday, but in all the time I've been a member of the club, nobody tried to do this. It's time to get rid of this pot. We have enough flowers of the bookcase already. Stationery and folders with papers are in the desk drawer. Telescope is in the storage room. I've seen it recently. The tent and sleeping bags and the number of 4 are there as well. The next on the list is enumeration of different little things that must belong to our girls. I went to the drawer where these things usually were. An electric kettle, 11 mugs. Why do we have so many mugs? We don't even have so many members. I don't know. So if one gets dirty or one breaks for the day, you still have some left. Tea, coffee, different sweets in plastic bags and containers. If I'll see any cockroaches, I will throw it away from a room with a clear conscience. Next to the food, there's a stack of DVDs. We begged for a TV mostly to watch these. Ouija board, playing cards, tarot cards, 3 rolls of foil, our most useless things perhaps. Nah, the foil is good. Don't want any, the government to read our minds. Right, that's what foil is for? I don't know. Board games, that's better. We have 7 of them. Besides, there are console games. Like the console itself, aren't in the list, and will never be. These are Romano's personal belongings, who is, in fact, not even a member of our club. Why is there a tick? I don't even see any home planetariums. That won't do. Seth, we don't have a planetarium? No? You want to buy one? He didn't stop looking at his phone and replied with clear disinterest, and that's not the point. I think we do have it somewhere, and apparently, a pretty good one. I'm asking Todd. I'm serious. Yeah, well, I wouldn't guess it by myself. If only it was that easy. The probability that we will meet each other for a chat is approximately 5%. Well, that's a bit less than 1%. 100%. Roll my eyes. I have nothing else to do but to find him. It's pretty late already. There is no one but me and Seth in the room. I don't have anybody to ask for his phone number. He did not even bother to leave his phone in his forum. Is he afraid to leave his personal information? Wait, who are we getting? David? Todd, no. Okay. That's understandable, but Todd didn't give his number even to me, though I am his deputy. Todd is the brightest representative of idleness in our club. He is head and therefore must be the most motivated, but he isn't. To see him at his workplace is as hard as to see a UFO slowly flying over the school. Can't speak. The room door slowly opened. Boys, there you are. How lucky. Who is this? 18, 175, family, a 3rd grade high school member of the UFO study club. I noticed there's both middle school and high school here. Is there such schools with middle school and high school both together? I don't know. Fortune teller. Good posture, beautiful long hair. Get the new number. High school student. Strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. Has a gift of persuasion. Weaknesses. Not interested in politics. What is this? Sharks off work. Under strange excuses. Okay. And believes in destiny. Makes horoscopes for everyone, whether they want it or not. Superpowers. Cleverly changes subjects. Avoids giving answers. Powerful intuition. Yeah, I'm waiting for Kurt. He is stuck at the table. Expect you to come back. How is your shopping? Did you have enough time to empty a couple of bouquets while we were busy with our chores? Oh, you're busy with the chores more than anybody. Yes, shopping was wonderful. Look at this necklace. Marup. It's great that you came back. Oh, what a surprise. Did you really miss me? The stars on my side today. I miss you. I was doing inventory and it looks like something is missing. Marup is in the club. Marup is in the club since the very beginning. She has to know what's happening. At least she is beneficial sometimes, and she helps me with cleaning. You're just Mr. Cortese, Kurt. Keep it that way, and all the girls will throw themselves at your feet. I don't want anyone to be at my feet. That is definitely sarcasm. But did I say something wrong? Anyways, it's not important now. It's much more important to deal with this list and finish up the paperwork. Let's take a look. She looked over my shoulder. You see, it says that we have a planetarium, but we don't. You know where it is? Silence. Come on! Why do you keep silence for so long? I turned around and met her eyes. She flinched and turned around hastily, making me look at the back of her head. Where did you get it? She can't answer a straight question from the table. So, where is it? That's suspicious. Maybe she took it home. Merope anxiously walked around the room, looked under a table and the couch, carefully but vainly pretending to be looking for it. It was so unconvincing that I didn't understand. What did she try to accomplish? It's definitely not in the club room. Indeed, did you ask Todd? When would I have such an opportunity? He didn't even come here for about a week. I actually wanted to ask you for his phone number. Merope hesitated for a moment. He doesn't have a mobile phone, that's too bad. Her voice is so compassionate, but is that true? Even I have a mobile phone. What about his home? I remembered. Before I left, I saw Todd on the roof. It was about 2 hours ago. I think he's still up there. What would he be doing on the roof for so long? Can you tell me his... I'm sure he's still there. Maybe you will check it up. If you don't want to share information, then just say so. I'm sure there's nobody on the roof, but I better see it for myself. I'd be too stupid to miss the head only because I didn't want to check this option. Okay, I will take a look. Did you sort the rightmost stack while I'm gone? These are theories written by Clover. They should be ordered by date and theme. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to go now. I think you will handle it perfectly. Having said that, she vanished from my field of view. Oh, come on. Why did Merope come back at all? She didn't even do anything. But as is, Clover can deal with her notes herself. Her papers are as chaotic as her mind. She surely won't sort them. That means you won't have to do anything. Have you ever heard of nonlinear order? Can you just fuck off, Seth? Sometimes you've got something like that in your room. That won't do. Wait a minute. What did he just say? When has my room ever been a mess? I have to hurry, otherwise I will miss Todd for sure. Seth is just talented and chattering. He can talk anyone's ears off. I am gone. Only heard a sleepy good luck. Honestly, this doesn't even look like... I thought we were in a home, not in a school. The roof is closed only at night in our school, and it surely breaks safety rules. Someone can accidentally fall down, and the school will have tons of problems. I was surprised to see some kind of movement in the hall. Mostly the students are now home, and the teachers must be preparing for tomorrow. I felt a gaze on me. Oh, that's Kevin. Who is this? Occupation. Member of the chemistry club. 18. Mother. Father. Younger sister. What's that noise? Strengths, blah blah blah. Touchy. Horses' problems and never shares them. Solves them. Bad habits, huh? Superpowers. Every time we meet, comes up with new taunts. I've been lucky to keep meeting him lately. If it can be called luck. Always gives me such an unpleasant look, it's annoying. I'd be okay, but I didn't do anything wrong to him. He's angry because our parents had some disagreements at work. What's it got to do with me? However, he can think what he wants. Really? That's why you hate someone? That's weird. Okay. There's nobody on the roof. Why am I surprised? I hope we haven't just missed each other. At least it's better than thinking that Merope's words were a lie. I lean against the fence and close my eyes, listening to the silent rustle of trees and pigeon cooing. Holidays are coming. On one hand, I'm glad. I'm tired of school hassle. Soon I will be able to stay at home in peace. Maybe not even at home. It would be great to go somewhere at the weekend. On the other hand, I almost got accustomed to silence and being alone. Since I unofficially became responsible for the UFO study club, everyone tries to get on my nerves. Guys are so disorganized. I'm even afraid that they can get in some shady troubles on the holidays. But before filling my head with that, I have to find the club planetarium. Not a word has been said about it over the entire year. Maybe it has been out of order since long ago and it was just thrown away. Of course, I could have blown off the searches, but what the hell? The club is a mess already, and I have decided to fix it. If I have decided to fix it, then I must see it through. I just don't know where to look for it. Maybe it's in the storage room? Surely not in our corner. Maybe somebody has put it in some other club shelf by mistake. Oddly, I must ask the head about it, but believing in its appearance tomorrow is as naive as believing in Santa Claus. It's time to go back. After all, I haven't finished the cleaning. Besides, Seth must be tired waiting for me, although the only one who is tired is me. Not every change is for the better. At least the recent appearance of the TV in this room has brought no good so far. Someone else appeared on the couch where I'd left Seth, Romano. Strange that he's still at school. It's pretty late. Involuntarily, I exhaled a deep breath. The two were playing their stupid console games. I was so foolish when I believed Seth Romano that we really needed to buy a TV. So many documentaries can be watched, they said. So many UFO recordings exist, they said. Sure. Obviously, they were achieving their own cunning goals. I didn't even notice I came back. The paper still reproachfully looking at me. Untouched, of course. Only when I sat behind the table, the two noticed my presence. Seth and Romano took their eyes off the screen for a second, examined me, and stared back at the screen again. Of course, my person doesn't deserve any more attention. How could I complete with this time eater? Good, where have you been? Hello. Romano. Okay. I took a walk. How did you end up here? I thought everyone was home long time ago. I need to help Samantha with developing photos. She's on a deadline. I came to check on you and I got lucky. You are indeed still here. Glad I won't have to go home alone. The school bus left a long time ago and public transport is so overfilled in the evenings. Other people's bodies that strive to bury you under their own weight are everywhere. Better share these wonderful moments with you. We will stick together till the end, like real fighters. It's amazing how much she manages to say without distracting from the game. Still need to finish the paperwork. Are you sure you want to wait? We can't go without you. Of course, we will wait. So, success? I stared at me questioningly. No, the head wasn't there if you mean that. Unsuccess. A strange series of sounds swept by. After that, Seth yawned and put the gamepad aside. I yawned after him. I have unsuccess too, don't worry. Don't speed me. But let me show you how to make the combo you need. I need to press this button a few times and then back, and up 2. They have returned to the game and I also must continue my activity. And it goes there and does this. What's that? Some weird confusing drawing? I'll put 2 clovers, papers. It must be her creation. Lost track of time. The sun was setting. The pile was gradually diminishing. It's finished tomorrow. I flinched. Second time today I don't notice him coming. It's probably worth taking a break. I lost my vigilance and can make a mistake. I will never believe that we really have any important documents. We've already spent too much time on this. You're not gonna spend the night here, are you? Hey, I would have done it much faster with your help. You're right. Prospect of spending the night at school is not very tempting, even though we have a pretty comfortable sofa. Okay. Surprised we're not done. Well, you do fucking nothing. Everyone will certainly come tomorrow. It's the last day of school after all. Everyone will come at least for the sake of decency and say goodbye to everyone for the summer holidays. That's when I'll catch them. We'll sort out the papers and we'll find the planetarium and we'll wipe the dust and wait, I didn't check the storage room. I'll look in the storage room, maybe the planetarium is there. You won't, it's already closed. Fuck. And then won't give you the keys because it's late. We can go there tomorrow. I need to put something there too. By the way, what planetarium? You didn't tell me you have something like that. Actually, we don't have it. Kurt has found some note that contains a list of our property, which includes some home planetarium that I have never seen before. Like if you saw anything but the couch and TV here. Though I confess, you definitely saw the telescope. I wouldn't be surprised if Seth will get scolded by Mara for peeking at the sports club trainings. If only at trainings. It'd be cool to find it. It'd be cool to find it. I had one as a child. It was pretty simple though. But it looked great anywhere. I remember the name written in the list. The planetarium is surely more sophisticated. According to its brand, our planetarium must be greater with real constellations. Just like it should be. Pretty expensive. Listen, if it is so cool, then it was sold somewhere for pretty good money already. Forget it. Why would you even bother? I bother because nobody else would. What now? Should I wait for everything else to be stolen? Nobody will steal anything now. You're like a dragon on a pile of gold, always there and constantly on guard. That is great. Nevertheless, the planetarium needs to be found, and that won't do. Suit yourself. Kurt would be a very grumpy dragon. Dragon without a planetarium. Without a planetarium yet. I'm grumpy. I'm not grumpy. You know, I wouldn't be grumpy if you guys fucking helped. I wouldn't be fucking grumpy if you guys fucking helped. I'm gonna kill you. Also, I did need to check my phone, so that was a good bit. That was a good bit to check my phone. Alright. I would be a regular dragon who would never be robbed. And you guys would be a dragon with internet addiction and a dragon with a couch addiction. Hey, I'm not gonna live here. Maybe we can go home already? On. Why are you whining? No. No. Why are you whining? I don't know. what he's doing. Stardust. He is so clingy and so loud. Bus came just in time and was surprisingly empty. We took our usual seats in the back. I'm at the window, Seth is next to me, and Roma next to Seth. Before the bus even drove off, Romano began telling Seth everything that happened to him today. He's chewing a long burst of words and doesn't even give a chance to catch a breath. Keep on giving his speeches. The bus went. She's just a demon. I missed the beginning and I don't even understand who he is talking about. Mana has thousands of acquaintances. Try to guess. Working overtime isn't for you, is it? You used to say otherwise. Samantha asked me for help. I'm gonna be her hero. That's what it says, hero. Sorry, the E there is weird. Or, I look forward to work with her. Samantha is such a professional. It's all clear, Samantha. Remember her, high school student from his photo club. Buddy. Quite a bright person. Boo boo boo. It's nice to be a hero. But I think that club has so much work for summer. Work is okay, but she's acting so weird lately. Like she's a loose cannon. Very strict. Usually she's quite a cutie. According to your stories, she is. Maybe she's just tired. Cheer up. We will have an opportunity to work with her again. True, but the main thing is that she and the others will have less work left for next year. You never know how it will be in the fall. You should help Kurt more. We'll make him happy. He talks about me like I don't sit right next to him and don't hear their words right now. But I agree with his advice. Yeah, I'll be the happiest fellow in the world. Yeah, I will be the happiest fellow in the world, so stop slacking off. I'll be rad, but school year is over. We have to say goodbye to the club. Club activities will be waiting throughout the whole holidays. You can be sure. Seth made a displeased face and turned to Romano, letting me know that the conversation about the club was over. Okay then. I began looking at the streets outside the window, hearing their voices, but not listening to the conversation. Hold on. Buddy, if I let you out, you're just gonna come back. I'm gonna let him out, and he's gonna come back in, whining at the door for me to bring him inside. Watch. Hello, home. I didn't miss you at all, but I'm glad to see you anyway. It's the perfect time to air you. I can imagine how to survive in such stiffiness. Open the windows, letting cries of the seagulls, less rays of the sun, and fresh air in. It'd be great to turn air conditioners on full, but as luck would have it, they broke right before my parents' departure. It would be okay if one was out of order, but they broke all at once. Sorry. You want to guess who's on my door? You want to guess who's on my door? I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah, it's this guy. It is this guy. This guy. Yeah, because that is what he does every time. He's like, I want to go out. Actually, I want to come back in. Alright, It'd be okay if only one was out of order, but they broke all at once. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Seth stayed at his place today. That's why I'll have to fight the fridge one-on-one. And I forgot to go to the store on the way home again. I hope there is something that looks like food in the kitchen. On the way to the kitchen, I noticed something was wrong. Is it me, or is the phone... Or the phone is really blinking? It is. Did my parents leave a voicemail? Thinking about it, we haven't spoken for a few days. Usually they call me at least once every 2 days to tell that they are doing alright and check if I haven't starved to death. Before their business trips, they would put a tiny sum on my card for me to eat out. But isn't that stupid to spend so much money on food? So I don't. It's much easier to buy products and cook something myself. But the truth is, the top of my culinary abilities is sandwich with salami, cheese, and a slice of tomato. And the dill on top, of course. Like me, Seth knows how to cook, more or less, which is often helpful. Often, but not today. Press the play button, looking forward to hearing my parents' tired voices. Mr. Himmler, hello. This is Jordan Riley from Farm LA Company. Earlier we talked about, it's a business call. Give me a call at the number. Have a nice day. There was no word of urgency, but I better give this information to Father. I dialed Dad's number. Busy. I text him. Where was my bag? I put my hand in the pocket of my backpack, grabbed for the phone, took it and typed a short message. Sent. What's next? So the fridge, almost empty. There's some peanut butter left. It would not be a sin to it would be a sin not to finish it. The answer came surprisingly quickly. Thanks. Pretty short, but what can I say? But usually he does not get off with one word. It must be really busy. My parents are not very often invited to business trips at the same time, even though they work in the same clinic. So if I don't eat now, I won't survive till tomorrow. Then nobody will put the club room in order for sure. I threw the wet towel on the chair. Better not forget to lay it out to dry. The shower didn't help to take the drowsiness away at all. I'm not capable of doing anything right now. My limit is to close the windows and sprawl on the bed. It's great that all the club chores will certainly end tomorrow. I need to catch the head by any legal or illegal means as well. Maybe I shall meet him at the school entrance. But then I have to come early. Do not know when exactly he will come. Tomorrow all the classes will have approximately the same schedule. It would be wiser to get taught after the homeroom. All grades have it at the very same time before the holidays. That'll do it. What is there? The fuck? What the fuck? Reach for my cell phone listlessly. Romano. Ah, shit. There are some plastic flamingos in the living room now. The aunt brought them. What the hell? What flamingos? Why? Scrolled lower and saw a photo. Is that all? Kurt, you won't believe it. That's hilarious. Just look at that. He's stretching so cute, not even suspecting what's going to happen now, lol. And then he maws, plaintively. God, he's so cute. What do you think? I think he's just wonderful. And he's looking at the cameraman like, why are you doing this? Just like Seth when you push him off the club couch. And look at these. Got these from Tumblr. Why, Romano? No, I'm not interested in that at all. It'd be so much better to send it to Seth. I absolutely do not know how to respond to these messages. Oh, will the stream of funny videos and pictures never ever end? After a bunch of meaningless messages, my eyes caught onto a familiar name. Damn. My phone's about to die. No camera. Sorry. You just charge that? Okay. My eyes caught onto a familiar name. By the way, about Saft, have you talked to him about the summer yet? I mean, have you discussed the plans? I haven't discussed anything yet. Usually Seth goes abroad with his family for a few weeks. Probably this year it will be the same. Drowsiness overcame me. I don't want to answer anything. Romano hangs in this social media 24 hours a day. He surely would win in when typing on the phone Olympics if it really existed. I was always amazed by those who can generate thousands of sentences on different topics so easily. He must be an extrovert. And that's not only about messages. His friends are counted with hundreds and photos with thousands. Where does Romano get so much free time and frivolity? Posting so much personal data in the internet is stupid. Yeah, I don't do that. I do not trust. Just don't share everything about your life. Like, that's so easy to do. I don't know why people do it so much. Anyway. Like, when it comes to like I never post pictures like outside my home. I never post pictures nearby I never post pictures of any place near any significant place, like just some place I go to often, because I don't know if some crazed fuck will try to find me. Maybe they think I'm good for trafficking. Maybe they think I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I'm tired of the never-ending data flow. Social media is evil. There's nothing that can hurt me in the future of my page. Even while chatting with the guys online, I never wrote anything really personal. Yeah, the only thing I post about is my music or streaming. That's the only thing I post. The only thing I post online. Besides, I registered here only for Romano and Seth, but they couldn't convince me that this thing is really necessary. You fell asleep, good night, see you tomorrow. Yes, I am asleep. Well, almost asleep. Accompanied by the slight feeling of hunger, I hugged the pillow and closed my eyes. Oh. Alien? UFO? Alien UFO? Alien UFO! I stand still, afraid to take a step and reveal my location. Right now I am at the very center of their lair. Any mistake may result in my elimination. What? I shouldn't be here and watch them working. No, please, don't do that. I'm innocent. There is an elderly man in a chair. His hands and legs are tied. Guards with rifles are standing next to him. Tough guys. Hear a sound of footsteps. I got tense. Somebody is coming out of the shadows. Mr. President? He holds a folder with papers I've seen before. These secret documents could instantly stop the war. What? What? Ah, you did a good job. Found out so much. So sad you'll have to die for that. Why? This agent could have saved our country. Why execute him? Now it's clear. The war is beneficial to the state. I will expose them. I can smell a rat nearby. Damn, I was spotted! Why did I think that said come? I don't know. Come out of hiding and fight. What do we do? What do we do? Fight! I'm not running away! Stop! Hands up! I draw my samurai sword and the guards freeze in fear. Go on, take him! They can't stand against me. Neither can you, Mr. President! The president, noticed my sword and sank down, dropping the folder. The important papers fell on the floor. One sheet landed right on my flip-flop. I took it and I couldn't believe my eyes. That's the cats Romano sent me yesterday. What? Does he work for the government too? Gotcha, Kurt. My friend sneaked from behind and bashed me over the head. Romano, how can you? I even lent you money for pudding. What the hell was that dream? What the hell was that dream? Is it morning already? I got up and wiped the sweat off my forehead. It really got you that stressed? I was dreaming some nonsense. I took a look at my phone and noticed the blinking screen. A message. Heard a signal while sleeping, and so somebody really texted me. What you doing? A message from Seth at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's weird. He knows perfectly well that I go to bed early. Was he really so bored that he decided to wake me up? It's pointless to answer now. I put the phone down. Everything went wrong since the very morning. The toothpaste slipped off the brush and fell right into the sink. The table treacherously blocked my pinky finger's way. The omelet was burnt and went right into the garbage. I don't believe in destiny, but something tells me that today isn't the best day of my life. I won't be surprised if Moreau says that the aquarium has an inauspicious horoscope for today. It's time to go already. Standing in the kitchen, wearing pajamas, saying goodbye to my breakfast. A pathetic scenery, but I must put myself together. I will be hungry, but I won't be late. There we go. Even though I recently cut my hair, it feels too hot. The sun burns mercilessly, heating the bus window and everything behind it. The creaking of the old vehicle's wheels drown in the girls' happy voices. I involuntarily listened to their conversations. That's what she told me. Hey, are you listening? He liked my profile picture. Can you imagine that he visited my profile? Wish his girlfriend noticed it. Ooh. Shame on you. Have you ever tried to wear such heels? It's hard. Yesterday we were learning a new dance. Of course you missed the rehearsal, but that's okay. You'll catch up with this in no time. I went to sleep so much. I was so upset. I thought I wouldn't go anywhere today, but my mother made me. Did you like my skirt? I jumped realizing that we passed Seth's stop. We always go to school on the bus together. He would warn me if he was late. I was seized by fear. Nothing happened to him, did it? Without opening context, I dialed the right number from memory. Who was so fearless to wake me up? Jeez. Grr, he's just sleeping. I was embarrassed that I began worrying so much. Listen, why do I have to wake you up? The bus you need left long time ago, and so did I. Homeroom is in 20 minutes. Ah, that's you. I'm getting up. He yawned loudly. I wouldn't be surprised if he fell back asleep. Come on, quickly. Feeling lonely without me? Yeah, very lonely, so hurry up. He gave a chuckle, so he should have heard you grumbling. Could have tried to say it kindly. Drop the call. Next time I won't even talk to him on the phone. It's annoying. Put the phone down and voluntarily immersed into other people's conversations again. He's so pretty. Did you think he'll smile at me if I'll stare at him? It's more likely he'll get scared. Stop molesting guys and blesses. Where are you going on your vacation this summer? The mono stop was left behind. Did they conspire or what? I took out my phone. Where are you? The bus already left. It's home. It's homeroom today, remember? Your SMS has woke me up. thinks. Well, the teacher will school me, for sure, I'll be soon. What were the neighbors doing that they couldn't get up on time? I'm unused to go without sonorous Romano and relaxed Seth. Their voices are pleasant to listen to. I like the voices of strangers. I think I'm gonna take a break. I do need to go to, take a shower and stuff, but I'll be right back. Maybe we'll play some more games. But this will go for like part 2. Anyway, see you later.